Carlos Mencia playing at the Byham Theater Sunday, June 20th. What are you going to talk about on this tour?
It's a strange time in America to do comedy. It's such a bizarre place because, you know, when you turn on the news, everything is negative, right? So we're in this place of, like, perceiving how negative this country is and how bad things are, and everybody's saying it's broken. But I just got back from Central America not too long ago, and we were digging wells for people, you know, that don't have water. And it's bizarre because, you know, on the one hand, I'm thinking, oh, man, you know, all these laws going on, what's going to happen, immigration, man, we got to fix all this stuff, you know, this deficit, you know, oh, my God. And I'm talking to this guy, and he's talking to me about, you know, water, and he's like, wow, you know, he's like, this is amazing, thank you so much for this. We have to walk like 10 miles to get water. He's like, what about in America? How is the situation over there? And I was like, oh, man, you don't even know how bad it is over there. And he's like, really? How far, you know, do you have to walk for water? What's the situation? And I'm like, we don't even have to walk to get water. We have water parks.
Right. Like, he has to walk 10 miles to get water. And in our country, it's like AT&T is cutting off unlimited data use for your iPhone.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And he was like blown away, like, wow, you have to, you know, there's parts where you go get water. And I'm like, no, we just play in the water, bro. It's just for fun.
Where in Central America did you go? Honduras?
I was in El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua.
So based on your travels in Central America, the chupacabra, real or fake?
Of course not, man. Chupacabra is it's a poor person, you know, poor people all over, you know, South America who are really starving, and, you know, they suck the blood, they kill the goats, and then the next day when people are like, what happened? I think an alien came and ate your goat. That's pretty much what happens there, man. There's no alien sucking goats.
Yeah, just to clue the audience in, chupacabra translates to, if I'm not mistaken, suck goat.
Yeah, goat sucker is the literal translation. Goat sucker. We got goat-sucking aliens that can travel through time. They've mastered everything else, but, you know.
It's a little goofy because you think, when you think about what people say about the chupacabra, how it drains the blood out of stuff, it's almost kosher in a way, right?
Well, it's the kosher alien.
Well, think about it. When you buy something kosher, then you know it was slaughtered a certain way. They drain all the blood out. It's like the same thing.
That's true. I never thought about it like that, but that's hysterical. The kosher aliens. We're only going to kill them a certain way. We respect. It's like that's their prime directive.
Right.
Our prime directive is don't mess with other life forms. Their prime directive is no, you can't. Just be kosher about it.
So let me ask you this. Now, fair or unfair, you've accumulated a rep in comedy circles. It's not, you know, it's not always flattering, and it kind of culminated in you being decapitated on South Park.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, though, when you get heat like that, do you kind of feed off of it like a bad guy wrestler? You know what I mean?
Right. Sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. You know, at a certain point, you kind of go with it, and then at a certain point, you go, all right, I've answered those questions a million times. You know what I mean? It's not funny anymore. It's not fun anymore. It's you know what I mean? Let me move on with my material. So what I try to do is entertain and come up with contemporary new stuff that just happened, and that's the best thing for me to do. You know what I mean?
Carlos Mencia playing the Byham Theater Sunday, June 20th. We're going to pack the house for you, man. Can't wait to see you.
Anytime, brother. Thank you very much. And you know what? I love listening to Bob because you guys play one song that I'm like, yeah, and brings out the man in me. And then by the next one, I'm like, I hope nobody's listening to me. Listen to this song, and I can't believe I know the lyrics to this. So keep rocking hard, man.